Yeah. Hey yo, what's up my beautiful people, and this is your one and only boy Big Moves aka Young Pups the Gun, and welcome to my channel. And today I will be reacting to one Arsenal fan versus 20 Premier League fans. Listen, I don't want to keep you guys holding. Let's get into the video.
And it feels like you've progressed, but the quality of football is abysmal.
I feel like Arsenal had their time.
You can't come to the debate and say, I'm actually 50-50 about the debate.
Today we've got one Arsenal fan who's going to go up against the whole of the Premier League. The way this works is simple. Our debater will bring a topic to the table that they want to discuss. The rest of the fans will run to the opposite chair, and the first one there will debate the topic. Each debate has 10 minutes set, and once the time's up, I will blow the whistle, no matter where we are. The rest of the fans all have a yellow card, and if they think the person who is debating against that topic should be stopped, they can raise it. Once the majority have their yellow card in the air, I'll show them a red and send them off. We'll then have another race for the chair and repeat until the time's up.
Rory Talks Football, our Arsenal fan, welcome to the stage, my friends.
This is actually valid. This is actually really good content. This is really good content. Rory, and actually this Rory actually sees, I watch his content a lot. I am also a supporter, so I do watch him quite a bit. Let's just check.
Rory, please, to the camera, the furthest one left, state your statement.
Mikel Arteta will win a Premier League title at Arsenal.
Okay.
100%. If we don't win the Premier League this season, then there's a serious problem. Bro, 7 years, or we're going into 8 years, I'm not even sure, but we better win the league, bro. We better.
Hey guys, hope you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, go.
I worry that Arsenal are becoming Pochettino's Tottenham and just settling for that second place mediocrity. And I think there's some Arsenal fan base, not saying you, that are just getting so caught up in like doing all this Gyökeres stuff, and there's just a weird mentality around Arsenal, and I feel like there is the potential there to win the title. I think Mikel Arteta is a good coach, but the problem is you've got Liverpool are strong, City are going to get stronger, Chelsea are going to get strong, and
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's yapping too much for a Spurs fan. Why is he even there, bro? Like, why? Why is he even there? Like, I would have had like a Burnley or Newcastle fan to come there, bro. Now we get a flipping Nando's FC fan talking nonsense about us, bro. We don't have Pochettino, but we have Super Mikel Arteta. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's be serious.
I worry Arsenal are not even going to finish in the top 2 next season, is my one worry.
When Pochettino was at his best at Spurs, what was the biggest issue? What was the biggest thing that held you back from pushing on?
Spending.
What have Arsenal done this summer?
Not spent in the right areas, in my opinion. I'd say Madueke is where I think the funds should have gone on maybe a Rodrigo or Rafael Leao. I worry Madueke doesn't take you to that next level. Gyökeres could, but I mean, this is my opinion. I would have gone for an Isak. I still think, the defence, you fix that really well. I think that can be really applauded, but even like the way the midfield's being changed around, I feel like that came before you were going for the attack. I feel like Saka, I worry for him with injuries, and maybe Madueke steps in there, but I'm not sure if there's a big enough step up there. I just worry that the pressure does seem to happen to Arsenal, which is what I saw from Pochettino's Spurs. It was all there, you thought it's all going to be good. I know we didn't have the spending.
Brother, listen. I don't see Arsenal winning I don't see Arsenal losing 3 games on a run in the Premier League. I just don't see it. It's impossible, bro. I can see us drawing maybe at most, maybe 2 games drawing. But to lose, bro, City is gonna lose. Liverpool's gonna lose. Chelsea's gonna lose. Aston Villa's gonna lose, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro. Like, you yapping too much, bro. Like, our defense is too good. Yes, maybe it's got a point with our midfield. It keeps changing and stuff, which shouldn't really be happening. But it's Arteta. He's got his own plans. But we're winning this league, bro. Like, the science is there. But
maybe it's my bias. I just can't see Arteta doing it. And I think,
my brother, you're a Spurs fan, okay? Like, you're gonna hate on us.
the fans are going to proper turn this season if it really goes bad.
So I think with the spending that you're talking about, I think we've spent well. I think the majority of people
have consistently said a striker was the issue. We've gone and got the most prolific goal scorer in Europe. With Saka, we definitely needed a backup. We saw that.
Typical Chelsea fan.
Last season, with what happened without a backup for him, I've said I think the left wing needs an upgrade, but this isn't. We've not even ended this window. We've got a January window. We've got next summer. I think he'll stay beyond this season no matter what. And other than last season, every season up until that point, we had progressed, and there is nothing really to suggest, apart from an injury-ridden season, that progression would.
But you're not worried that these teams.
Thanks, Sonny.
I did my best.
You're off. Get out of it. Sit down.
Yeah, go sit down, you flipping prick, talking nonsense about Arsenal, bruh. Are you taking the piss?
Okay, it's time we take a little quick break, a little half-time check. I'm going to let the lads get their oranges in before we move on to our next topic. But first, I want to talk to you about today's sponsor. Tester Up is a free app where you test games or apps and complete quick surveys. Sign up, choose
brother, we're going for
complete it, and earn cash in return. For example, I played this app right here.
Let's go.
The video.
Okay.
Another 3 seconds, please. We've still got 8 minutes left on the timer to debate whether Mikel Arteta will win Premier League at Arsenal. 3, 2, 1, go.
Brighton.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, how is someone supposed to run? Like, these guys have such opportunities to actually, like, bro, all of these guys have an opportunity to actually run the chair a lot faster than everyone else. But like, how is people supposed to run all the way around there, like, and debate?
Right.
Yeah. Now, I'm very much sitting on the fence. I'm 50-50, as I say. But
Yeah.
I just...
Go. I'll give you 5 seconds.
I just don't think you've progressed to the level that Liverpool have, that City have, that will make you title contenders.
So, okay. We've been title contenders for the last 3 seasons.
Oh, sorry, man. I really apologise.
That was tough.
You can't come.
Piss off, fam. Piss off, fam. Fuck are you talking about?
The debate. I'd say I'm actually 50-50 about the debate.
That was tough.
3, 2, 1. Well done. He's here.
Oh, bloody Chelsea.
Okay. So, go whenever you're ready, my friend.
Right, I'd say it's actually been 2 or 3 years since Arsenal's best title race when they were 8 points clear or so, and then the West Ham, Southampton. Since then, we've had a lot of evidence that they can't deal with the pressure of whether it's any trophy.
I'm going to stop you there. In 23-24 was our best season,
You put the
highest
pressure on.
points tally.
Put the pressure on.
But your argument about pressure in that season, we were up against both Liverpool and City in 23-24, and I believe we went 16 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in the final 18 games of the season.
Without
I
ever
think
having
only
pressure
City
of
that
being the man in
season.
front. That's the point. To win the league,
We were.
you've got to be like. Look, I'm speaking from experience. I've seen 5 title winners for Chelsea. I've seen when you have to lead the pack.
Hey. He says he has experience as if he's the one on the field playing. As if he's the one that is playing.
That's when the pressure's on. The pressure's not on when you're just putting the pressure on because there's no loss there. You're not losing out on anything. When Arsenal are top, they haven't been able to deal with that. They haven't dealt with that in Champions League. So
Do you think
the idea is we've seen so much pressure and not be able to deal with it. This season they'll be more so than any other. This summer they've spent big, they've backed him, they need to be doing this to go over the line. I don't think they're going to do that.
So the pressure has existed once in terms of having that lead and then losing that lead, which was 22.
The highest level of pressure, yes, when you're leading from the front, yeah.
That squad that we had that season, do you think that was even remotely a title level winning squad?
Titles are there to be
Relative.
won. It does not matter what situation you're in. If you said that about Leicester's squad when you've got Wes Morgan and Robert Hoof at the back.
No, but Leicester's team was actually decent. That was actually a good squad, bro. Listen, he's got a point. But Leicester, listen, and he's got a point about, like, doesn't matter about the pressure. You gotta win. But, bro, you're talking about Pep Guardiola's team that literally went on to win a treble, bruh. Our squad was not on that level. Right now, we should win, and we're going to win the league. but you can't compare that squad. Like I know that, bruh.
And the exact same thing, but they
Which-
dealt with it. They dealt with that pressure.
They did.
Arsenal haven't. And when we talk about injuries of last season, I'd actually say that might be coaching induced because their repeated hamstring injuries. Those are things that are being overplayed. So maybe not like it's going to save Saka, but it was a number of injuries last season. And even prior to Saka's injury, Arsenal were well off the pace. Chelsea were actually the only team in the title race at the time. Our manager was playing it down. We were playing it down, but I would say that Arsenal were further away than they had been for years. They're actually regressed to the point they were 5 points ahead of us, like 3 or 4 ahead of City.
Yeah, it was an off season. I would just contest that at no point have we had the best team. I don't think at any point have we gone into a season where people would say they've got the best squad on paper. And last season, people wait until the Saka injury. We lost Martin Odegaard, who's been our most influential creative player.
I'd
3 games in.
I'd actually argue the manager's regressed to the point that Odegaard, when he was fit, was so poor, and yet Ben White's coming on the Champions Leagues, etc., ahead of Nwaneri, who's far more talented, offering you something. So I actually think the manager's gone backwards in terms of attacking, because you've even had like that 22-23 season, so much more free flowing, so much better.
Yeah.
Now it's about set pieces and like how much of a ceiling is there on that kind of football?
Undoubtedly,
Like, is that
teams
gonna
have changed the way that they played against us, and there's been probably a lag of a season to bring in the attackers that you need to deal with that. Which, if you look at what we've done this summer, Madueke, very aggressive attacker, Gyökeres, very aggressive attacker. I just think it's taken him a year. I think last summer was abysmal recruitment-wise in attack. You're then hurt when you lose Saka, Havertz, Martinelli all at the same time. I don't think anyone would want a league with that level of injuries. That's not an excuse, but it is
No, I'm
a
saying that I
reason.
think that might be actually more of a managerial problem than anything else, because Pochettino has a similar problem for us with so many injuries. I'm looking at Maresca comes in. Rich James has been fit for 6 months now, unheard of. Pedro Neto, he played, I think, in the last season, he played 1 game short of his 3 years previous tally. That's a managerial thing that can actually be altered.
Lack of rotation. Lack of rotation.
Yeah, but he
led
has,
to it,
but
right?
look, he had options. That's my point.
But did he?
Nwaneri sat
But did
there. Yeah, Nwaneri sat there. You guys pick him up. He's a
But
good
it was
player.
the season
Didn't play.
before, 23-24 into 24-25.
What are you
No
saying?
backup for Saka. Nwaneri at 17 years old is not a backup for Saka if you want to win the league.
No, I'm talking this
when you get
season just
89
not.
points.
Like Arsenal were regressing. That's my point. They're actually getting closer towards us as we're climbing. City are climbing. Liverpool, the way that they strengthened, like it's. I feel like Arsenal had their time. I mean, it was referred to in terms of Pochettino's era. But they got a bit closer. Like they. You know, when it comes to you celebrating, oh, we won the calendar year points tallies, that's when you're in trouble because you're not getting over the line like when it matters.
I think-
we know it's August to May. That's
Yeah, I
when
mean,
it has to happen.
I think the only other team that's ever gone second was Arsenal. 4th season we won. So the only historical evidence suggests that we would do that again this year, which is
No, but he's got a fact, bro. He's speaking facts. It took Wenger what? 6 years? 7 years? No, 7 years? Well, no, 7 years to win the Premier League. And mind you, Wenger was actually playing against Fergie, like Fergie's team. Fergie was on fire back then, bro. Listen, I was very young, but when you look at the history, we taking it this season, bro. Arsenal have to take it. Like, we have no choice but to take it. And we're going to take it.
useful for us. But I do think the underlying numbers are all there to suggest that actually last year we didn't even regress that much. And you talk about Arteta regressing as a manager. I look at what he did in the Champions League against Real Madrid, even against PSG to an extent, with the squad that we have with Mikel Merino up top, with Kivior at centre-back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Thomas Partey, if that's over, bro, he should have not got a yellow card in the first leg. I think we would have definitely put up a bit of fight in the second leg, if he was there. Wait, was it second? Yeah, in the second leg, I think we would have possibly made the finals. We probably would have made the finals. Not gonna lie to you. If Thomas didn't get the injury, didn't get the yellow card.
I don't see that as regression. I see that as a manager that's learning because he's in his first managerial job and he's only going to get
I
better.
would say against that PSG side though, Crystal Palace would have probably said they're their third best centre back with us, and we won it. So.
What are you saying? What are you saying, bruh? What?
Very well battled.
That's good.
Which year off, lad? Year off. Okay, we've got a minute and a half left to debate around Mikel Arteta. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's where I shoot my credibility. Go
Bloody Scouser. You fucking Scouser.
ahead, my friend. A minute and a half.
So, there's no denying that Arsenal have been incredible over the past few seasons, and Arteta's he has progressed them. But it feels like every single summer, every single window,
Already a yellow
it's
card.
always, if we get a striker, we'll make it work. If we get a new centre-back, it'll work. If we get a midfield, it'll work. And he's spent so much money, and he's brought in all the players that he needs to, in the positions that he needs to, and it feels like he's progressed in the sense of, if you go back to that first title push you had in 22-23, your attacking football was brilliant. You were tearing teams apart. You looked like one of the best sides, not just in England, but arguably Europe. You're now playing this defensive brand of football and seem to think that sticking a striker up top, when you don't create too many chances a match at the moment, is going to be the magical solution. And it's not like Arteta's not been backed with resources. He's been given copious amounts of money, which you can debate, City, whatever have you. He has invested it well, but the fact that he's got the likes of Ødegaard and Rice and all these, and he's not making them better is...
I think the point about not creating chances is wrong, like statistically. I think if you look at the cup competitions we went out of last season, we missed 20 big chances across 3 games, so that's not a problem. And then I look at that 22-23 season, people keep going back to it. The first half of that season was free-flowing, beautiful football, because everyone thought we were shit. No one respected who we were. And in the second half of the season, actually, if you go back and look, we struggled. We limped through a lot of games. When we went to Elland Road, we were lucky to come out of there with a win. Bournemouth, we had to come back and win 3. Like, that season was not as beautiful as people think it was.
Yeah.
I think he overcorrected, but he's learning.
Don't know what side that is apparently for time, but welcome.
American.
1-2. Boys, well done. Guys, thank you very much. Well done. Are you subscribed to the channel? Well, if you're not, what are you doing? Please head down, smash that subscribe channel. It means a lot to me, and it also shows that you're enjoying this kind of video. Like the video watching down there as well. Make sure you're leaving some comments on what you think on all these debates. Without further ado, let's carry on with the next one. Wolverhampton Wanderers are debating that VAR should be scrapped because it's a load of nonsense. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
In my opinion, I don't think VAR should be scrapped. I just feel like it's got the wrong people running it. My opinion. It's just doesn't have the right people. Like, these people are getting paid decent money, these refs and these VAR, whatever, VAR people. They're just getting paid decent amounts of money, but like, they don't know how to use it, bro. Like, they genuinely don't know how to use it. That's my opinion. I don't think it should be scrapped, in my opinion.
Oh, here we go. Of course it's a Brighton fan.
That's unlucky.
Of course it's a Brighton fan.
That's unlucky. Right. I don't think it's VAR that's the problem at all. I think it's a great idea. I think it's the people using it. I don't think you can...
The VAR and the people who are using it are the problem. Do you want to know why?
It's very much... I think it's just very much...
Do you go to games?
Yeah, I do.
Do you go to away games?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so when VAR hits and you're in the middle of the limbs, does it affect the limbs? Does it affect the celebration?
It does, but is that relevant?
Well, maybe it's not.
It's not relevant. It's not relevant, bro. I don't think it's relevant, bro. It's not at all.
The fan base doesn't have as passionate support as Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I mean,
it will affect it.
We've been done over by VAR a lot, and I think
Not much does
I think it's just the people using it. I think you look at the referees and they're terrible.
So you think it's the people using it, even though it still affects limbs, it still delays limbs, it kills what's going on in the game.
Take limbs out of the question.
What? No, take limbs out of the question. Limbs is one of the most important part of the game.
But
it is. You just agreed with me.
You look at the World Cup.
Get your yellow cards up. Yellow cards on for you. Yellow cards on for you.
Get them down. You look at the World Cup and VAR, no problem with it. No one had a single issue with it.
But the limbs would be a problem.
There's no limbs at World Cup. Let's be
What? There's no limbs at a World Cup. Well, we'll go over. I do have more points than just limbs. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, this should be interesting. Obviously, Championship didn't have it, so can you really have the...
Hey, you are taking the piss, man. You are taking the piss.
Right, I'll stop you there because the Championship did have it in the final and it was a key decision in that game which corrected an offside which would have been a Sheffield United goal. We would have had no way back in that game had it been 2-0. And quite frankly, I don't mind a few minutes of waiting for a result if it means that the correct decision can be made.
No, fair enough.
So, other than the fact that it ruins your enjoyment by the fact that it's being done poorly, because let's take into account if it was done correctly and the decisions were quick, you wouldn't be sad having them 5-minute waits where you're not knowing what's happening.
But why the decision not quick then? Why has that not been resolved?
No,
They said they're going to resolve it. They're not resolving it.
No, and I'm absolutely not disputing that. It's not being used correctly. It needs to be used correctly. But why do you think it should just be abolished altogether just because you can't fall 3 rules in front?
There was absolutely no issues before. I don't. Okay. No.
So sorry. Let's if we're going to go back really.
No. You need to give this Wolf guy a yellow card, bro. I think it's time to go, my brother. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Really
what was the problem? Like, you not like football before VAR was introduced?
Oh no, I've always loved football.
Exactly. What's the issue?
Let's not talk about the fact that someone got a goal against Liverpool because a beach ball was hit in the middle of it. Do you think if VAR existed, that goal would have counted?
Okay.
And I would have had no rights.
Hear me out. Look, that isn't a great story. Things like that, natural decisions, they should happen. It's like the Sunday League. You take it, putting VAR into the Premier League is making it less and less like the Sunday League, making it less and less relatable. Look, personally, I think when I'm in the stadium, if a ball hits the back of the net, I want to be celebrating. Wolves were robbed countless times. Fulham away, 2 goals were completely robbed of. Should have been, they scored. It got disallowed. So they scored, and it went on. We scored, got this.
Bro, this guy's just yapping, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's just yapping. Nah, this guy's just yapping, bro. I don't know what the hell he's saying, bro.
Disallowed, completely ruined the game. I literally travelled Monday night, Fulham away. And it was just awful.
Wait, what's the point that you're making now?
The point is, it's ruining my enjoyment of the game.
So, as we've already discussed, if it's used properly, it will ruin your enjoyment less.
Not really.
I think I'm going to have to call an early full time here, lads. I'm going to call an early full time here. No, thank you, my friend. Take your yellow card as well.
Go.
Kai, what is your debate?
International football is better than club football.
3, 2.
International football is better than. Nah, not really, bro. I mean, it's a 50-50. You can put it as a 50-50. I mean, well, I love football. Doesn't matter if it's international or club. Like, I really can't say.
2, 1. Go ahead. Okay. Liverpool versus Everton.
We know how that normally goes.
Yeah, Tarkowski.
Very good. Go for it, my friend.
Look, I think international football has a place. I love international football. I think it does in football. It's really
like, bro. What kind of a football supporter doesn't love international football and club football? Bro, football's life, bro. Like, come on, let's be serious.
Watch, etc., blah blah blah. But the feeling of being at Anfield or going to any club, be it Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, be it Goodison or the old Goodison anyway, there's nothing that matches those atmospheres. Being amongst your fan base, being amongst the people who support the same cause that you do, gives me so much passion as opposed to watching England surrounded by, the England fan. It just doesn't ring the same. And I think there's a much more, it might be a sort of a glory hunting thing. Watching England play, knowing that we haven't won anything since 1966, there's always this sort of feeling of, maybe in 4 years' time, maybe in 2 years' time, we'll do something. With Liverpool, season on season, week in, week out, I get to watch us play football and push for trophies and compete.
But what you're discounting there is international break. I know being English is different. You always just navigate the qualifiers so well and you just qualify easily. For me, that's the opportunity to go and watch my team in a competitive game that we don't actually know the outcome to. So, like you said, being surrounded by England fans, not necessarily people you may know or see. For me, following Wales, it's the only opportunity I get to support the same team as my friends, because I'm an Everton fan. 2 of them are Man United.
Wow, fuck. No shit, hey?
2 of them are Liverpool fans. We all support who our parents support. Being Welsh and supporting the Wales team is an opportunity for us to all go together and support the same team. It's such a rare thing to be able to do that where I'm from. I mean...
Okay, a lot of yellow cards up here. I'm sorry, my friend. We're off. I keep forgetting to do it. I just keep forgetting every now and again. So it happens every now and again. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Rory, welcome to the table.
Thank you very much. That was a good point you made about you being Welsh, supporting Everton, your only chance to support the same team as people around you. I would argue what club football does all around the world is link people from in the same city. They have nothing in common other than the fact that they support the same football club. So I could go anywhere. I find a bar that Arsenal fans go to. That's where you find your people. Throughout the season, international football is just in the back of the mind until you get to a major tournament. If it was as good and as big as you believe it is, it would be on the mind constantly. You'd be looking forward to the next international break. You're in the minority of people that look forward to it if you do.
Yeah, but that's because it's such a different experience for you. I get to go to these places. I follow Wales every single game. I haven't missed a away game in 4 years. I've been to Latvia, I've been to all over the place, but across Europe, lucky enough to go to Qatar. That's such a good, and every single game that leads to Qatar is a qualifier to get there.
But the quality of football is abysmal.
It's not about the I didn't choose to be Welsh, I didn't choose to
But in terms of what is better for the sport, the quality of international football at the highest level outside of major tournaments is also poor, right? We see top international teams during the international break playing against teams that they're far better than. It's as a
He's got a point though, bro.
concept, it doesn't really work outside of those major tournaments.
But do you not think that's a bit elitist? Because obviously being an Arsenal fan, you get to be at the top, being an English fan, you get
The
to be...
Champions League's elitist. Football is elitist.
But you're not seeing it from the smaller perspective. We get to go to these places, and for Wales, a country of 3 million people, more people live in London than in Wales, we get to take on teams like Belgium and beat them. That moment itself is such a special moment.
The FA Cup does that though. Underdog stories, that's in cup football.
Yeah, but you have never experienced it.
No, I never will.
Thank you very much.
You're good. You're good.
Don't worry, boys, got my book. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You just let this guy just go, my brother. Like, come on, let him go, bro.
Welcome back, my friends.
Go longer this time.
Go ahead.
My problem is national team football isn't adversarial enough, right? If we were all, apart from you, and I'm assuming maybe a couple others, we'd all be England fans in here. What are we going to talk about? Oh, whether Southgate's good, whether Tuchel's good. That's why that debate went on for so long, because we just all support the same team. I love being a Bournemouth fan, because I can walk around my uni campus in a Bournemouth top. And I understand you get that with Wales, and I think that's where you differ. But as an England fan living in England, you know, we're all England fans. I'm proud to be English, but I'm more proud to be a Bournemouth fan because we're like a tiny tin pot club. Or like someone's proud to be a Liverpool fan because they're Scouts. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, this kid's spitting. Nah, he's spitting. He's spitting.
So feel I forgot the point, wasn't it?
Sorry, man. Well done, mate. Well done.
Bro,
Would you respond to that quickly? Would you say anything in response, or just get next person?
If you want to feel like being a Bournemouth fan, you're often in the minority. I agree with that. We are a minority. I'm a minority as a Welsh person in the UK.
Yeah.
So, and it's that, and your identity often becomes a minority. And my identity is being Welsh.
Makes sense. 3, 2, 1. Wow.
This guy ran, fam.
Go ahead, my friend.
Right, so I'm looking at this as more of a player perspective rather than a fan. You get all these extra games, you get Nations League, you get all these pointless friendlies, and as someone who's club football of a country, you don't want your club's players getting injured in these pointless friendlies and Nations League, whatever else. It's all pointless.
He's got a point.
Is it pointless from my perspective? I don't think it is. Because these players, they want to play for Wales. Like, the only player that famously never played for Wales all the time is Ryan Giggs. Gareth Bale, look at him. He could be a king in Wales because he always turned up for Wales.
But say one of your club's players got an ACL injury and your club plummets. What happens then?
I'll give you a good example. Seamus Coleman broke his leg in a game against Wales.
But he's average.
Yeah, we'll talk to the FA after that one. No need. 3, 2, 1. Okay, alright, go ahead.
Come on, do some of the personal
Take that
transfer.
4 attempts. Told me to move you around and it still happened. Go ahead, my friend.
Right, well, club is there for you week in and week out. What is football? It's an escapism. We all want that. The World Cup might be nice. We get it every 4 years. If you're lucky, you get about 6 games out of it, as opposed to about 50 of your club every single year, week in, week out. These players you're so devoted to. And I have to pretend to cheer on Harry Kane, Saka, all these. I don't even like them. Ben White rocking up with fake tan, and I have to cheer him on. I don't care about him.
Yo, leave Ben White, leave my brother alone, bro. Leave Ben White out of your mouth, bro. Just leave Ben White out of your mouth, bruh. Like, you have to mention two. You have to mention Saka and Ben White. Why you have to mention two flipping Arsenal supporters, bruh? Arsenal fans and me. Like, oh, players. Fuck. My English. Oh my god.
I'll be real with you. We lost that Euro final, and I went, "What on Jorginho?" That's what I thought, because he's sitting there, he's getting Ballon d'Or performances, he's getting Ballon d'Or performances, winning Champions League for us, and that's what matters to me. They're there for me week in, week out.
Out.
I hope they
Out, my brother. Out.
win, but it is what it is.
I ain't even doing it. No, not bad. Yeah, playing on passive mode. You know, you actually had, I think people were with you until the second you said the Jorginho.
You had us at first half, my brother.
Yeah. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. I mean, okay. You don't have to as well. If you don't want to, you don't need to. 3, 2, don't know why I'm counting down. Go ahead.
Surely the best thing we see in this room, there's 20 different teams here, and football's about tribalism. We like debating, we like hating each other. When it comes to England...
Okay, as much as I hate that t-shirt he's wearing, I can hear where he's going, and I love it. I haven't even heard at least 10 words come out of his mouth. But he's spitting already.
It's the same debate, just what Henry was saying before, and I don't want to talk about England. I mean, when England lose a final, and I was there last year at the final, I was devastated. But when it happens to my team that I've grown up from a really small age, and the thing is, Tottenham and England, it's the same thing for me sometimes. Not winning anything, getting disappointed. I want something completely different, and now Tottenham are a winning team. I'm happy to see that.
Oh,
I have to get that.
I'm gonna use my comb for this one, little cut.
It's advancing.
I just think what we have as football fans, and I just love debating in a group chat, love going to games, debating, and just getting that, that tribalism. I think that's what football's all about when it comes down to it.
Do you not think there is a tribalism in international football? It's very much us against you, very on an international level.
Well, like us against you, England against Wales.
No, England against Spain, one you lost.
I just don't care enough. I feel like when it's the North London derby, when it's Chelsea, West Ham, you with Liverpool.
This is a useless debate, honestly speaking. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, dude, international football is nice, but like, bro, like, I love football. For me, like, listen, I'm gonna go back. I love football either way. It doesn't matter if it's international or club. But if we're really gonna be honest, club football is better, bro. There's more banter and stuff, bro. Like right now, we're in a group chat. Shout out to my group chat. We banter quite a bit. I'm not really on it too much, but there's banter, bro. And literally, bro, like it's the best. Like
that's where we see the iconic moments within the national football. I feel like it's a bit plastic sometimes. I feel like it's very much like they're trying to replicate it, but we're not getting it. Like this is why we have so many fixtures now, and it's just not working out.
From an England perspective, and you're saying about the iconic moments, the Saka, Palmer, Bellingham, Commentary, is that not an iconic moment for you?
Yeah, I agree.
You enjoy that?
And to even put up a point there, bro, let's just be honest, bro. When England lost the Euros, okay, people were going against Saka, Rashford, Sancho, and all of them played for different football clubs, bro. And people were bantering them. Yes, I know there was other racial parts being racial to the black players and all that, but forget about that. Some people bantering about it because they play for Arsenal, play for Chelsea, play for United. People banter about that, like, so like it doesn't. For me, club football, it does it for me, bro. It does it for me.
But the thing is, I just don't care because they're not my players. Like when Harry Kane played for England, I enjoyed it.
You know when the World Cup comes out?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're off, mate.
I'll try this.
You're off. And also, I've been in many a England fan place with Sonny, celebrating every England goal. So, we'll just put it out there. Okay, well, that is the 10 minutes as well, with 10 seconds left. Well done, Kai. I'll give you 10 seconds. How much do you love Wales?
Ah, so much.
It's not convincing, fam.
Nicely done,
It's not
Kai.
convincing.
Well done. Whoa. That was debatey, wasn't it? Crazy.
Yo, listen, nice to do this video with you guys. Listen, I'm gonna be posting a lot more videos. It's 2026, we're pushing. We're on our road to, let's say, 500 subscribers. But listen, I'm definitely gonna be back. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Yeah, this is your boy Big Moose, and all the love. Thank you.